Alright, what's up guys? We're doing some work today. It is very hot. It's like 36 degrees Celsius. So I just got to site my 2017 F550, 2017 25+5 short track trailer, in my 2016 Kubota Kx-080-4, and my FAE 125 FML Mulcher. First time towing with the truck. I just got my condition 15 the other day, so I didn't make a video this time because it was my first time and I wasn't 100% sure, how I'd be doing, because we're pretty close to 30,000 pounds. But it towed like a dream, actually, to be honest. So I have no issues with it whatsoever, so I'll definitely make a video when I'm done this site and I leave. But we're gonna do some mulching today, so I'll take some footage of that and I'll show you what's going on. So we're cleaning up the road here, coming into the cell tower site. We got some work on the power line cutting in, because it's pretty much completely grown in. And we're gonna clean up the guy anchors and around the defense compound of the shelter here. I'll get some footage of that, while it's working. But yeah, I mean, there's the power line, and she's grown in. There's the guy anchor. They're all the same, pretty much like that. So yeah, that's what we're up against. That's what we're doing on a Friday, saying the weekend. We're in really close to Lewisburg, Cape Breton, which is a beautiful spot if you're looking for a spot to vacation. Come check out Cape Breton for sure. It's it's voted one of the most beautiful places in Canada. The Cabot Trail is like the most scenic drive that I've ever seen. And Lewisburg, there's a big fort, so it's pretty cool. Come check it out. But anyway, I'm gonna get that machine offloaded, get in the cab with the air condition, and start getting some of this shit done. All right, I'll check back with you.
Side to side.
my bucket, my mulcher off and put my bucket on, so I guess I'll just have to cut my way in.
Alright guys, well I've had just about enough for today. It's about 6:30.
it's time to wrap it up. I'm hot, I'm tired, I'm dirty, I'm hungry, I'm stinky, I'm thirsty. But it was a pretty frustrating day, actually. Definitely wasn't a good day to sort of showcase what the mulcher and the excavator can do, because this is the worst possible stuff that you can get into for that machine and for that mulcher. It's a lot of yellow birch and alders, and it's just really stringy. It's frustrating to deal with, as you can see by the time I got wound up there. But you know, it obviously is a hell of a lot faster than doing it by hand, and like I said, with the temperature today, you wouldn't have done it. But there's going to be a bit of handwork on this site to do afterwards, because there's cages around the guy lines here. You know, in around there, the power line, there's some guy anchors coming off. I'm not going to risk doing anything there. It would take half an hour to clean that up with a chainsaw, so I'll stick with you guys on with the chainsaw. But we got the power line done. We got the access road done. We got 2 anchors done, so not bad. We'll finish it off tomorrow. We'll move on to another one, and maybe get another whole one done tomorrow. Hopefully I'm not into a bunch more yellow birch. But like I said, I have the chipper teeth on this right now. I'll show you what I mean by that. So there's the chipper teeth. I'll probably sharpen them up after when I get back from Cape Breton. But they're two-sided, so once they get worn down so far, they'll actually start, there's like a wear bar sort of thing here, and they'll start rubbing against that. That's when you know it's a good time to flip them around. But the other side of these is brand new. I just bought them a couple weeks ago, so they got some life left in them yet. You just take a mini grinder and put a new sharp edge back on them every once in a while. But yeah, she's resting for the night. I gotta drop that blade. But yeah, this is the task tomorrow. Another jungle. And yes, it's yellow birch and alders. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Like I said, I'm tired. I had enough for today. I'll definitely make another video when I'm using the carbide teeth, so you can get an idea how that works. And we'll make a video tomorrow of towing when I move the machine to the next site. I'll make a video with the F550 6.7 Power Stroke towing, you know, right around 30,000 pounds. It towed like a dream. I was very impressed. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like. See you next time.